Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Today, I want to ask a question. Why are English teachers so shy about helping you to speak better? I think the main reason is because ways of speaking in history were never part of the English teacher's role. Back in the day, when we didn't really have many immigrants, there weren't really many English teachers around. I mean, there were teachers who studied English literature, but there weren't really many English language teachers. So, as a result of that, when immigration started happening, many people trained on how to learn new words, how to use American psychology to learn quicker, and how to help you with grammar. The idea of speaking better in history was something which existed in the minds of the people who were involved with our class system. For example, if you were of the lower classes and then you wanted to marry someone of the higher classes, you really needed to know how to speak better. You needed to speak like an upper class person rather than like a lower class person. These people who could help you with that, they were called elocutionists, and they showed you how to pronounce the vowels and how to pronounce the sounds. For some reason, culturally, they were always little old ladies who never married, who had a piano. I don't know why that was the case, but they were a little bit like the people who work in libraries, a little bit strange, you know. But anyway, they lived in a world of their own, I think. So as the class system disappeared, so did elocutionists. So that meant there was nobody around anymore to teach you how to speak better. And then in 1990, Margaret Thatcher, she passed something in Parliament. She passed a law, or she created a law, which was called the Broadcasting Act. And that allowed for all regional accents to be on television. And when that happened, of course, suddenly on our TV screens, we had newsreaders with Scottish accents, people doing the weather from Wales, Irish people doing the news. It was good for our immigrants because it gave them access to working in the media. But for the rest of us who had trained with Queen's English, it meant that the job market became more competitive. So that was, you could say, the real end of elocution, because I think radio presenters needed someone who could teach them how to speak properly. Fortunately, the colleges and universities all were still offering courses for actors. I know that my local college has a department of speech and drama. So now that's where people go generally to speak better. However, many English teachers like myself have picked it up and do teach it. It's very difficult to find courses on it, but some teachers on Italki and in other places love the idea of teaching better speaking because we've worked on radio and we have experience in how to teach you to speak clearly without an accent or with a particular accent that you want. It's all about the mouth movements. When you move your mouth down, it gives you the perfect vowel sound. And that's for, of course, for received pronunciation. If you're looking for any help with pronunciation or changing your accent to sound more native, the key thing, of course, as I always tell you, is shadowing. Shadowing is listening to a native speaker and repeating. It's the most natural thing in the world. It's completely free. You just listen to a nice voice and you imitate it. This is what children do. This is how children get their accents. It's only when we're older that we go looking for academic courses and elocutionists to help us. But with a little bit of patience, recording, and space, you should be able to produce a lovely English accent. In fact, I know you can because I've heard people from different parts of the world talking to me, and many of them speak perfect English. In fact, one of them, I remember one Russian guy, I almost thought he was native, except that he kept dropping his articles, which of course is our Russian habit. And I was able to see that he wasn't. Another one, I think, was a guy from Hong Kong who spoke perfect English. Um, and I asked him, "Where do you come from?" And he told me he was from Hong Kong. So it is possible. And as I'm always telling you, you just need to have in front of you the sounds of English and record them. And the Anti Moon site I mentioned the other day, which has all of the sounds of English, is perfect. Just Google Anti Moon sounds of English and you'll find it. It has the 50 sounds, and that'll be a perfect reference for you. Right, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and let's talk again soon. Bye.